Walker, KO, Walker, KO, Walker, KO, Walker, KO. Red, white, and black. This time we want to man, they think they can see us, man. He said something about two shit, my niggas. They cannot see us, man. Well, see my birds, you understand, nigga. Zone City, whatever.
It's a tree. It's a tree in the middle of the road.
Oh my God.
It's never snowed here before.
I think it's time we change things up a little bit around here.
Too many things are changing here. I have to remember.
Remember what?
What's missing?
Everybody just talks about how afraid they are of dying. Well, I don't think that's the worst thing that can happen to you here.
You can't play defense forever.
We can still win.
You can't save them all.
What's going on? What's going on? We're back. We are live. New From review, season 3, episode 4. There and back again review. A lot went on tonight. Shout out to anybody coming through joining us tonight. What's going on, Anzo?
Good. How you doing, Lo?
Definitely appreciate you coming through joining us. I'm pretty sure the D will probably be through in a few.
Love talking about this show, so I'm down.
How you feeling about this episode?
Ooh, I thought this episode was great. I enjoyed it, and yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get into a lot of the other stuff right now. But yeah, I really enjoyed it.
What's going on, Tony?
What up, Tony?
Well, you already know how we start this one off. Tabitha, she's back in town. She done brought some friends with her, though.
Mm-hmm. She sure did.
I'm kind of curious with the crows, though, because I know these crows was around last time or every time somebody get stuck at this tree or whatever.
Yeah, crows are probably the signal that once you see them, it's too late. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there's no turning back now.
Got them crows showing up like they on training day.
For real.
What's going on,
What's up,
Nadia?
Nadia?
What up?
Chilling.
Appreciate you joining us.
If I jump, my cat keep messing with me.
That a cat or one of these crows off from?
I mean, she about the size of a crow. I mean,
Yeah.
kind of little. She don't like to be held, but then she want me to pet her.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep, I know
now
the
she
feeling.
crying.
Oh,
She
she want
wants
to be a part of the
attention.
review.
Yeah, she wants to.
Yes,
Yeah,
we got
man.
Tabitha coming back in town. The ambulance crew in Henry.
Oh, we guessed his name right.
Who you talking about?
Thomas.
Oh, well, I don't know
Because
if that's Tom.
you said it. No,
going on,
it's not
Tamika's
about
deal?
it being Thomas. I'm just saying that you guessed the name right. Because remember, we couldn't remember his name. I was calling him Nathan, and that's somebody else's brother. It was one of the other characters that's dead.
Sound like my Kayla. But yeah, and of course, our ambulance people don't know what's going on, but Tabitha is definitely panicking. She like, how the hell did I get back here? Be trying to tell them to go the opposite way, but I mean, I don't think it mattered at this point.
You don't. You don't. What? Anyway, I'm gonna figure out the significance of this tree. I got a theory though. This is my theory. So you remember they was gonna go to the bottle tree, right? I think the bottle tree, the one in the real world, if that was the real world,
That's what I was about to
has
say.
been
Is that even the real world?
has been cut down, and something about Victor's mom and her spirit and these children, it created this world because the tree in real life got cut down. That's why they reach a tree that's cut down. Yes, this tree does not have bottles on it, and it also got the crows. What they call the murder crows. That's that's the most sinister shit ever. But yeah, so I don't know what the crows signify. I would have to go look some shit up. I ain't been that deep in my bag on this yet, but
I almost forgot about the crows till they showed up again in this episode. And
I almost forgot about them damn dogs.
Goofy ass.
I almost forgot about the dogs until Victor was having memories of when everybody died.
Right.
And I was like, oh yeah, it is something about them dogs. Like, what the fuck? Where the it's so much shit. It's so much shit. And I'm remembering everything though, because a lot of people was like they didn't remember the dummy. And I was like, only 2 people have seen it, and I think it's Jim and Victor. I think.
I don't talk about that damn dummy. I was like,
Slappy! that's Slappy uncle.
Conversation. Okay.
Big look. Anyway.
But Thomas, my boy, making some more phone calls, and he's sounding like he's warning Ethan or letting him know that his mama's on the way in the ambulance. But my thing is, what's up with the Jim conversation? Because once he talked to Jim, it's like the voice changes. It sounds like the old woman, and it sounds like this might be the monsters that's actually calling him. Because he sounds like they always fucking with Jim.
Yeah, because they know that Jim can find a way out. That's like I feel like certain people they gonna continue to just make hell for them. Period. They already got Jay crazy ass.
Yeah, I'm beginning to.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm beginning to think that thing is after them kids, man. You know what I mean? Because when it says those kids aren't mine anymore, and we already know that like the original like kids there's something wrong. You gotta save the kids. So I think they want these kids for some reason.
And that's what, because this is the same voice that called him in the first season, right? When the storm it came and the house was getting tore down or whatever.
That's what I feel like. Yes, absolutely. Is it the dummy? Because they have multiple voices. Let me stop.
And I don't know if it's necessarily them warning Ethan, or was this supposed to be like a setup for them to go outside so they could try to get them?
Okay, who is the little boy in white? And because I thought when they first started showing the little boy in white, I thought that it was the my cat knocked over the trash can. I thought that was Ethan's brother, Thomas. But then the fact that Victor said that that little boy in white had been there since he had been there, and I was like, well, who the little boy in white? And now I'm just like, I don't know, because everything that he has done has been helpful. Like, we're not gonna act like he has not done anything malicious to anyone.
No.
Okay, so we can say that in this world he is a good spirit thus far, but it's like, what is his purpose and where did he come from and why is he there? Like, I don't know.
I mean, I ain't seen none of that Yui kids or Yahoo kids do anything to nobody harm.
But remember, yeah, because none of the kids do anything. But remember, there's a scene in
no,
one
but
of the
they
seasons.
look creepy though.
Yeah, they look creepy. But I think those are the ones that maybe their spirits need to be saved or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but
But
why would they? If the bottle tree is supposed to lead you to the children, why does it lead you to the little boy in white in the
well,
lighthouse? Are the
well,
kids in the? Where are the children?
I have no idea. But I was watching like a theory thing or something like that, and they did say in one of the episodes, and I don't know who it was, but someone did say that the boy in white is not an actual boy. So, and then when we see the picture in the house, he's a grown man, right? When she was to the real world and seen the picture, like it's a big man in white. So they're saying that the boy in white is not actually a boy. Now, who it is, I have no clue. But
Colonel
yeah.
Sanders,
See,
the man in white,
one of the
Colonel Sanders.
At this
Nightmare on
point,
Elm
it could
Street
be.
children or something, man.
No, them children look like some children of the corn children.
I'm
Like
good though.
but the little boy in white looks like a little
They do.
boy. He
Yeah,
looked like a ghost, like but like Casper type friendly ghost.
but that may
Never.
be it, though, right? No, that may be it, right? You pretend to be friendly to get what you're wanting, right? Maybe
Even him
because
pushing Tabitha, I knew that Tabitha was not dead.
yeah, for sure.
I'm
For sure.
sorry, like I didn't feel like he was. And then like every time he has kept everybody alive, including Sarah. Because I thought maybe he was playing like good and evil, and he was one of the voices in Sarah's head, but no, he kept Sarah safe even after Sarah then did all the stuff that she
So
did.
what's the
And
big plan then? If the boy in white is not necessarily a good person, even though he pushed Tabitha out of the lighthouse and he was like, "This is the only way."
He noticed
Like,
So-
he
there's a
noticed
master plan for
the
it.
exit.
Well, here's the thing. They always say in the show that there's something bigger than those creatures out there, right? Maybe the boy in white needs them to get rid of the creatures so that the person who's bigger
Kids
can
can be
actually
free?
come and take over. Yes.
Okay. So you feel like the kid? You feel like he like the king of the children, or like he's the key to the adults killing the creatures to let
Yes.
the kids take over?
Or whatever that other threat is, take over. Yes. Yes.
Now that do sound like some children of the corn shit. Fatima.
Bruh, I saw this coming.
Mm.
I saw this coming. I watched way too many vampire movies. I saw this coming. I was like, yeah, she a little too common.
Yep, I am
It's the fact
100
that,
convinced. 100% convinced that she is not pregnant anymore and she's turning into something. And that vision that the black dude keeps having is her he's seeing.
See, I think that too. But but she doesn't. Is that like her creature form, or
Yeah, maybe her creature form, or yeah, her creature form. Yeah.
Or something new. I'm like, what?
Could be something new.
Or like I said, it could be possibly us seeing our first time watching the actual way the monsters are made.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what happened to her for her to change?
This is why I have to go back and watch season 1 to see if there's something I missed, because I don't know. That's a question that I'm having.
I'm like, did she get big? Does it work that way? Like, because I'm thinking like zombie, because like I don't know.
I told you she's going through that super slow down to the dead process of Mekhi Phifer.
Yeah.
But it's the way that she having this conversation with Chrissy's girlfriend, where Chrissy's girlfriend like, damn, you look like you getting better, looking like you seeming to have your health back, your strength back, and it's the fact that she been eating that rotten shit, and this seems like the only thing that helps her feel better and actually seem like she's definitely turned into a monster.
Now she found something better that she can You know what I mean? And it's
Oh
blood.
man.
Yeah. Yeah. She's gonna be cutting Ellis all the time and be like sucking his blood. Yeah.
And the fact that they just went cut away, they just kept showing the fact that she kept digging, and I'm like, yo, chill, hold on.
Uh-huh.
Yo, like I said, she was just way too into what was going on, and not in a I'm frightened for her life, not in a let me try to assess this medically type of way, not in a not even in a this is just I'm shocked and because someone is bleeding in front of me. No, I was like, she looked like she want to taste it. And like I said, I've watched so many vampire videos that I just saw it.
Yeah, she was really focused on like, let me in the room by myself. Like, y'all, you go out. Like, I got this. Let me sit by here by myself.
And also remember, right? These creatures supposedly eat the lungs and the stomach. So when she was digging, I think she was digging like to get maybe that stomach fluid or whatever. You know what I mean? Because I think she's turning into one of them for sure.
I'm gonna talk about something with the monsters too, which we're gonna get to once the ambulance show up or whatever. But outside of that, we got Jade, Christy, and Kenny them still up there in the woods.
Yep.
So what's interesting about this is we've been talking about the whole thing with the statues or whatever, or the things that's out there, the what would you call them?
Those totems or whatever.
Yeah, the totems.
Yeah.
This is the second night or the second time they done stayed out here, and then something keeps tapping on the boards or whatever. And I don't think that's the monsters at all.
Neither do
it's
I.
Something else.
Yeah, it's something else, 100%. I kind of thinking it's maybe like either Victor's mom or Victor's sister still alive. Someone who we thought is dead is still alive.
But why wouldn't they be like saying something then?
I don't know yet. You know what I mean? But I believe, because again, when I go to think about the last stuff, I really believe that someone we thought is dead, it's still alive.
I'm thinking it could possibly be the thing that dragged Boyd and Sarah when they went out there. Whatever was dragging them. I'm thinking it might be that.
That could be, but I think we're not going to find out like what the bigger threat is until like maybe a couple of seasons from now. So yeah, I definitely think we're going to find someone else alive.
That's definitely some lost shit to wait a couple seasons to reveal something.
Absolutely. 100%.
Hell, we just found out he had a sister. Period.
I mean,
yeah, last season, yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
Third season.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jay does end up telling them about the shit he been seeing.
Oh my God! Finally, everybody is talking. Y'all been stuck in this
I
town,
know, bro. I know.
Y'all ain't being talked. There ain't nothing to do. What the fuck y'all been doing? Avoiding socializing? Like, talk. Damn it!
I know. 100%. Because when Jim got that call last week and then just walked past Boyd, I was like, so you didn't say nothing to Boyd? Like, yo, I just got a call from my dead son. Nothing. They don't say nothing to each other. And even in this episode, when Tabitha came back, if I was Boyd, I would have been right in that room finding out answers. You know what I mean? Like, oh, can we go? No.
Like, how the fuck you get out? And where the fuck you been? What happened to you while you were gone?
Yeah,
like,
I don't even know if I would have said, let's go to the room. I was like, we can sit down here and talk.
Right here.
Exactly. We need a round table and a secretary. We need to be taking notes. Like, why are they not taking notes and comparing the shit? Y'all want to get out. And y'all just now, I guess this is the first time they ever struggled this hard to get out. And the fact that they're finding these little ways to break the barriers, they trying to make it harder on them. And it's just like, we'll work together.
Yeah, because they on some Walking Dead shit where it's like they separated or something. Like, no, y'all in this small ass town, y'all together. Y'all ain't gotta do none of this shit. Work together. Even with Nick and Sarah. Why the fuck is y'all working alone? Why don't y'all gather other people and tell them what plan you got or what you trying to do, Victor? Since you one of the main people that know what's going on in the town. Please.
Because Victor didn't experience some horrible shit, and watching this man as a child go back and remember this, that is horrific. Oh my god!
Yeah, that was.
I was just like,
yeah. And then you gotta go to them bodies and like pick up. I wouldn't even want to go near them. You know what I mean? But my question is,
like I said, them damn dogs.
what happened? What happened to the bodies? Where'd the bodies go?
He said he tried to bury them, but he couldn't bury them all. So, did they decompose? How long before someone else showed up to this town where it was only Victor? That's what I mean about like his mind is stunted. His growth of his mind is stunted from him just knowing how to be a child. And what the fuck was he eating that whole time?
Facts.
Oh yeah, he was obsessed with the food and they ran out of it. What was that? I can't even. Anyway, I can't remember. That was season 1.
Well, he's saying he's trying to remember stuff, something he forgot, or stuff he's trying to remember to try to help them. I guess again, try to get out, or at least him. I don't know.
Well, yeah. Victor's goal is to get out. But
I wonder how he's gonna react when he sees his father.
Yes, this is gonna be weird because they out there. Is that even his father? Like
Tabitha, like, yo, I ain't gonna tell nobody that's his daddy. I'm gonna wait till you go upstairs and just tell you.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna tell nobody.
That would be the first thing I say. By the way, I have Victor's father here. You know what I mean?
You stay downstairs, just chill. I'll be back. Who the hell
like I said, yeah, that's what's stopping them is from talking. Like, stop, just talk to each other.
100%.
But yeah, this was horrific. Just watching Victor have to go back through that memory as far as going through all these bodies when he was like literally the only person left.
Yeah.
But what's really creepy was this damn dog conversation with we say Jasper and Christopher.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, I'm
this shit
glad.
Was funny as hell when the dog like yelled. Did y'all see that shit when the dog yelled?
Yes.
Like, what the fuck?
I'm glad that he was talking to a doll and not something else because they could have made it even more horrific. I'm like, okay.
But the dog sitting there like having a full-blown conversation, comfortable, like on some dead silent shit, like on some like Chuck, like he just sitting there
like I said, that's Slappy. He just chopping it up.
And
I thought he had got mad because he seen Victor or something, but what did the dog get mad about? That shit was funny. They didn't scare me at all.
I think the dog was probably trying to get the guy to do something because it looked like he wasn't really agreeing with what the dog was saying, and then the dog did that little scream.
You a mess.
So even when you said it, I started thinking about it. You sit there like we were supposed to be a jump scare or something like. I'm like, man, what the? Okay. But yeah, I am trying to see where this gonna go, and this whole thing with Victor, because I'm guessing he's saying now they want to try to find the dog to have a conversation.
Yeah.
He said he could tell him what happened because honestly, because the whole thing in the season 1 is Victor was like things are changing, if something's gonna happen, and it's like when everybody died. I was like, when he said everybody died, I'm like, what? That's some shit I remember, but it seemed like everybody just want to gloss over that part. And
Jade seen his dog too, right?
Yeah, yes.
Jade seen his dog too.
Multiple people have seen the dogs. I can't remember who all, but look, I'm gonna just start making a list. Who has seen the dogs? Who has seen the children? I'm not kidding. I'm really gonna start making a list.
No, I agree with you.
This is one of the shows you should probably take notes on or have certain notes.
I mean, by all means, just enjoy the show. If you don't want to take notes or read into it that deep, I'm one of them weird people that I want to figure this shit out before it happens, so I can just be like, look, I told you. Told you.
Me too.
I just feel like they're gonna try to flip the shit, and I'm gonna end up being wrong anyway. Then it's gonna be like unnecessary for me to go through all of that, and it's gonna be like, oh, okay.
None of this matters. Oh gosh. Oh no.
But
Just go
I do
on
like the
Reddit and read the
conversation
work
with
that everybody else has already done.
Boyd and Randall, and I like what pretty much like I said. I ain't gonna say Randall necessarily growing on me. He kind of was, but it's the conversation that he had with Boyd about what the monsters be doing at night. Being he one of the main ones that be in the bus able to see him, and the fact that it seemed like they strategizing and shit now.
Well, that's what I said from the where they took the animals out, right? I'm like, we've never seen them be like do stuff like this before, and he just confirmed that they usually have a pattern where they do the same thing over and over again, but tonight they're not. Now it could have been because the ambulance is coming, but I also believe it's because things are changing as well, right? So
see, that's what I was saying too, as far as the whole thing with them supposedly eating people. They not necessarily eating nobody, they just killing them.
well, no, I think they eat their
but they don't
guts.
have organs. Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
They eat their organs.
Yeah.
Well, I still
Part
ain't
of their
necessarily seen them
flesh,
eat
I
nobody's organ. They
No,
with
there's nothing. Those bodies
Chin, they didn't eat her.
torturing her, and they wanted to break Boyd. That's all it was
Yes.
about. They didn't
And
give a damn about eating her or not. And if
and
they
no,
did
hold
eat
on.
her,
Yes, they
I think
did.
they reached in and ate her organs. Correct?
They
Like
did.
her.
They did it. They did because when they
Okay.
had her on the table, her insides were gone, and they
Yeah.
had to find
Okay.
something to fill her up with. Yeah.
Yeah. So they
But yeah,
eat that.
Randall also got to Boyd is pretty much trying to get Randall to let him know why he want to stay on the bus, because he's like, nigga, you could be at the sheriff getting a nap, you could be chilling, so why you want to stay on here? And Randall like, nigga, I want to leave because I think shit worse than death, and that nigga still seeing them bugs as far as Randall.
Yeah, and also he ain't told nobody that he's still seeing the motherfucking bugs.
Communication,
exactly.
But you know, he an asshole kind of still, so he don't really like to talk to nobody anyway.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm kind of like you. I never felt like, well, at the beginning, I was like, yo, just put him outside and let him fend for himself. You know, he want to be rough and tough about it, but you know, also he's done some good. So I was like, I don't feel like he deserved to die. But if he died, it wouldn't be that bad. But now at this point, I was like, you know,
I told you
he living, let him live. And I wasn't like, you know, I just was like, okay, he didn't live through the whole cicada thing. Just let him live now. You know, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. I said this, right? Because we had like a death in this episode, but it was a death like this chick was in like one episode last week, and then all of a sudden she's dead, right? But I'm thinking it's only because they're showing us that our people are gonna die, and they haven't given us one of the real deaths that's gonna like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they killed her or him.
Outside of Tan Chin.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's gonna be another one.
But the ambulance, it does end up showing up in the town that nobody can leave. And Tabitha trying to tell these hard-headed ass people, look, you don't need to stop. You need to keep going. Outside of when they see this girl laying on the ground, and Tabitha cussing everybody out like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Please do not stop.
Tabitha already knew. And I don't understand why people like it. Okay, she said that. Stop ignoring her and just be like, okay, why? What would this be if it's not a human? Like here people go just dismissing people instead of asking questions. Ask a motherfucking follow-up question. Besides, you just trying to shut up. We got this. We're the professionals. We know more than you.
And
Look at you.
There is no way I would have let that woman put them handcuffs on me. You would have to kill me.
I would have went
straight up.
But
yeah,
I know she still was
way.
trying to protect Henry too, because if she would have did all that, then it's possible Henry could have got ate up by the monster.
Very true, but still, no. You're not putting handcuffs on me. Absolutely not. I know what the situation is here, and you put the handcuffs on me. There's a good chance I'm gonna die. Yeah, no. You better just kill me.
And there was definitely a domino effect to them not listening.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
But this is another thing with the monsters, as far as them kind of strategizing now, because it's like, when the hell they start doing all? Because you remember when Jim and them first showed up, they didn't do all of that. They were just popping up like, hey, shit, y'all out here.
Yeah.
Yep,
Now they
that's the
setting
same. The
traps and
same
shit.
even with the bus. Even with the bus, they was
Yep.
just like, we're gonna wait on people to just, start walking out.
But
They're working on something. Don't know what it is yet, but they're definitely working on something.
Or something that's controlling them with another master plan of his own.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the puppet. Does the puppet have puppets?
Man, Jaspers.
Bruh, I'm trying to tell you, we don't know. Let me not call them puppet. What they like to be called? Ventriloquist? No, they don't like to be called. They don't like to be called the D word. Yeah, see, you said it, not me. Don't come after me. I'm trying to take them little dolls from what's the movie we reviewed?
Oh, you said
The
some
black
dolls.
movie.
You talking about Tales from the Hood?
Yes. Them ain't even puppets, and they too close. Nope. I ain't disrespecting no dolls, no puppets. Nope. Y'all got it.
The shit goes down. All the ambulance people end up down outside of the cop, and she pretty much just keep trying to shoot. But we all know as the audience that you can't kill these.
The fact that she kept doing it, like this is all common sense. Like, you are supposed to be calm in a crisis. As soon as these people realize the laws of physics don't work, all common sense go out the window.
Facts.
It's like, I'm gonna keep shooting and waste all my ammo.
Facts.
Because I gotta hit. It's like, you see that you hitting them where you supposed to be hitting them. Your aim is not off. You trust yourself and your intuition, and they ain't falling. You good. The fuck?
Yeah, 100%.
Like
100%.
Where'd the common sense go? Where'd your crisis management go? You are a officer.
I know one goddamn thing.
That's why I'm glad Boyd was like, get her.
But Jim, I understand you ain't seen your wife. You didn't know where she was at. Getting on there hugging and shit. I was getting pissed off. I was like, bro, if you don't get her and get the hell up out of there, look for these kids. They up there hugging. What do y'all just know? No, let's go. Let's move. Henry laying there still sleeping shit. Like, come on.
So you taking too long.
And then, okay, so there's another thing, right? And I was like, okay, when Boyd opens up this part, sees them in there, sees she's handcuffed, why the hell didn't you shoot the dumb handcuffs, bro? Like, you know what I mean?
That's not safe.
I don't got the key. Or I don't know. I would have said if you got the talisman.
That's not safe inside of that enclosed area. Too much ricochet.
I don't care. I'd rather that than have to deal with them creatures that are outside. So shoot it, and I'll deal with the ricochets after.
Look, you're not the one dealing with the ricochets. Her hand. You just like, fuck your hand. We gotta get you out.
Yeah, 100%.
Why did not?
100%. Yeah, 100%.
Why didn't you tell everybody just to get in the ambulance? I know he was looking for the key, but even if you can't find the key, let's all get in the ambulance if he had a talisman. Now, if he didn't have one, understandable.
No, he didn't have one.
Okay.
But that's the thing,
he had to go run and get it, didn't he? He had to go get it out the bus.
Randall went and got it, right? But that's what I'm saying.
No, they went and got the lock to get the
yeah, but when he
did,
he got.
Did they not have a talisman?
No,
Randall didn't have a talisman.
Randall did, because remember after he got the stuff, he pulled.
Yeah, I remember that. That's why I was like, oh yeah, okay, yeah.
But you see, what happened is he throws Boyd the tools. Why didn't you throw the talisman as well? Because she already said
it don't work like that.
Yeah, right. You know.
I would say he knows it don't work like that. That's why I'm like, what is he do? Is like I said, what the fuck No, because they told him specifically when they gave him the bus, because that was like they peace offering, like, stop acting like an asshole, and this is where you live at, so you can see what these, this was like a punishment, but you alive type of thing. They told him, do not let that talisman hit the ground. It must hang here, because if it does not, it's useless, and they will come on here. And then they look back at the blood. Like, that's his reminder of what the fuck can happen if you careless. So he knows it don't work like that. So yes, why did he not throw that at the board? So he could
And then
like,
they said
cause
that-
can't he just like juke him and like run around and
Facts.
run
Facts.
around and hop in the front?
I mean,
and
because
then
they
close
don't
it, and
chase
then
you.
just like,
They don't run after you.
right?
Exactly.
They don't.
Exactly.
Look.
They still
They
petty
don't.
though. Like, sweetie, you know
Huh?
it don't work like that. Like,
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
ain't catch it. But like you said, if they ain't running after me, they ain't catching me. I would have made it to
Exactly.
that house real quick. You know
You
what I'm saying?
can't catch me.
No. We used to play
Man, give or take,
British and tag and all those things back in the day, so the deeks were on point. You know what I mean? Trust me,
your boy
that's not happening.
Randall, he's still seeing them bugs though, because he was gonna run back on the bus, but here they come again, and nobody else is seeing them but him. Well, that was how it was anyway in the second season. Whoever was affected was only seeing the bugs, but I am curious, why is he seeing them?
So
Yeah, why is he still seeing them?
here's another issue I had with that. Even if I'm seeing the bugs, I ain't falling to the ground. I'm running, right? He already should know in his mind that those things are not kind of real, right? Because he happened to him already. So I'd have just kept running. You know what I mean? I'd have
It
just
is
kept
true.
That's
Yeah.
what I mean. I see, and that's a whole different thing. Of I don't think everybody has that type of adrenaline when they get scared. I'm like, man, the things that I've done while being scared, I ain't no looking back, bruh.
Facts.
I've literally knocked myself out from fear of being hurt by something because I ran into a telephone pole. I was not looking where I was running, and I literally knocked myself out. Like I fell back and was just out for like 2 seconds. Then I popped back up, and I was like, "Where the dog?" I thought we was getting chased, but we were not.
I did think this was going to be our sacrificial moment for Randall, because they do end up surrounding him. And he was talking about this specific nurse on the bus to Boyd, as far as this one nurse that always smiling at him that when the first couple nights that he was there. On
Stand
the
there for 10 minutes, just taunting him. Why don't you open up?
See,
Right.
the problem and the reason why I knew Randall wasn't gonna die is because there's a scene in the trailer that didn't happen yet where he has the bandage on his face. So I was like, okay, so he's not gonna die. Yeah.
And why did you even tell me that? I didn't even know. I didn't even want to know.
My bad.
But what is this gonna do to him though? Because this don't negate a lot of shit. He's still gonna see the bugs, right? And what can
I mean, outside of that,
do? How long? You know
how he gonna feel about Boyd leaving him? Because he damn sure was out there watching it, yelling for Boyd, and Boyd like, I gotta make a choice. Because they telling him you can't save everybody. Boyd,
that was the trolley. That's the trolley thing, though. That's the trolley problem. And on one side, you have to the trolley has to go. Do you choose to kill these people, or the kid, or the dog, or not the kid or the dog? Lord, that's not. No, it usually be like, do you want it to kill one person or 3 person, or do you want it to kill 3 people or your mama? And it's like trolley problem.
Mm-hmm.
And he really had to make a decision.
Yes,
I mean, I thought he was gonna spin the block and try to go get him.
When he got up in the ambulance, I thought he was about to turn around, but
yeah.
Me too.
He did not. I was like, he gonna spin the block. He really like, oh shit.
Not just that. Not just that. I thought he was gonna run them over. You know what I mean?
I thought he was gonna do that too.
Mm-hmm.
Would they have done anything? Would they have done anything? You can't shoot him, but like,
been some Jeepers Creepers shit.
I'm about to say, being shot and being ran over is 2 different things, though. You know?
Yeah.
One can do more damage. I mean, nah, never mind. It's 2 different injuries.
What conversation with Ethan and Julia? Because Ethan been saying Julia don't seem like she the same ever since she went through the whole thing with the bugs herself, and she is telling him like, nigga, I'm scared. I ain't about to front to you. Like, I'm trying to hold it together, but nah.
Is she seeing stuff too? Is she still haunted by something? We don't know because she don't talk to nobody but Elgin, and Elgin just being fucked up since. Oh
I'm
Lord,
about to say, how
poor
did
Elgin.
Elgin can't talk to nobody either?
No,
Poor
because
Elgin.
he don't know if he is asleep or awake. Hell, I was asking the same question: is this a dream? Am I awake?
Hey, the deal.
I'm like,
You
hell,
know what?
is he?
Him and Boy gotta have the same motherfucking barb on this show because they keeping their shit tight. Now I'm still trying to figure out that everybody. He done been there a good minute too now. His shit still kind of tighten up. Got a razor line. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that damn ghost doing his shit. But yes, Elgin is definitely look like the woman trying to. Well, Ghost Fatima.
Oh, so you think she already? Well, no, because they keep doing checkups on her, so she ain't dead yet. Because technically, those creatures are like zombies because they don't have a pulse, which we've seen from the ambulance workers saying she don't have a pulse.
Don't know. We don't know. I'm not putting nothing specific on them yet until we officially find out where they coming from and what's up with them. But
she turning into one of them, but we don't know. But
yeah.
This one was kind of different as far as this encounter this time. Outside of what he been seeing and seeming like the ghost always trying to touch his face. Now it's asking for help. Like, help me.
First of all,
Fatima low-key asking him for help right now?
Yes. Yes. I don't know, because a lot of things was going on. First of all, you had suspicious granny, because I done forgot her name.
Tilly.
I think it's Tilly.
Tilly, yeah.
Tilly.
I was about to call her Shelly. I knew it was 2 L's in there somewhere. But yeah, so Tilly, once again, because you remember he was like, am I asleep or am I awake? Because last time he saw her, Tilly was in his dream.
That is
and
true.
was like,
That's
yeah,
true.
she's kind of scary. And that's why he like, hell, can you see her too? And then it's so weird because Tilly wasn't even having a conversation. They wasn't even talking about the same shit. Tilly was talking about Fatima and worried about her. Yeah, worried about her and the baby and the crow and what does all this mean? And she not even realizing that Elgin asking her a question, but she not even answering his question because they're not even having the same conversation. So that's why I was like, well, hell, is he dreaming? Or like, but in the dream they were actually communicating. So that's I don't know. I don't know. Tilly's still suspicious as hell to me, especially because she being there. Especially when this thing shows up, she's being there in a dream and she was there in real life. Do I think she saw this thing? No.
So it's got to be some kind of connection.
Yeah.
Or is she the one fucking with Elgin, making him see this stuff? Because she's the undercover monster.
Could be.
And I feel like she knows something because she said she feels bad. So is she out? I don't know. Do she know what's happening to Fatima? But no, because she said she feels bad for her baby, right? Because she think I don't know.
Yeah, but
Tilly is suspicious.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I honestly think that even if so, like she's just playing this role for whatever reason, you know what I mean? And I honestly believe, yeah, she's definitely suspect.
I mean, what you saying as far as her playing a role, I wouldn't be surprised by this because the monsters are already saying they trying to fuck with Boyd. Like they letting them know, like, yo, we ain't want to kill you. We want to fuck with you. So I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because that whole Randall thing, I think the purpose was to just rough him up. One, because he watched him every night, and they was like, we gonna get you one day. We gonna get you one day. They patient. So they was like, we gonna get. So I think that's the reason they chose him, just because they wanted to. They wanted to fuck with him, but they was like, well, since you said what you said, they was like, we ain't gonna kill you, but we gonna fuck you up because we want to, and we gonna. I feel like they want to put that distrust between him and Boyd because I feel like the monsters know that. I feel like everything in that world know that if the peoples actually communicate and get together, because maybe Tilly's cards was about to tell them something, and it's like Because Donna was like, "You think it was smart to do that shit around here?" I mean, what nothing else to do? Ain't no TV. We ain't got cable. They don't play shit on the
Or maybe
radio.
Tilly made that bird come through there herself.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know. That is true.
Jim and Tabitha, man. She finally revealing everything that's done happened since she done been gone to only Jim and Jim only.
Did she even tell him how she got out though? Because I'm like,
I don't think
that
she
is
did. I don't
vital
remember saying
information. That's vital information. That hey, the back door out of this motherfucker is through the bottle tree and jump off the lighthouse. Like, damn it, that's some shit you need to tell people. But I wonder if the lighthouse knows where to send you, or does it have to have directions? Because it literally had directions with that damn lunchbox. You get what I'm saying?
Or like, if you jump out yourself, will you just die, or does the little boy,
does the little boy have to
be the
push
one
you?
push you out? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you definitely got to go through the tree first.
Yeah,
but did she tell him that it was the bottle tree? Did she tell him that it was the lighthouse? Did she tell him about the little boy in white? How specific was she being, or was she only talking about her time being back in the real world? Because
that's mostly what she was talking about, her time in the real world and Victor's
I hope she gave him the full story. Because damn it, like I said, that's important to know. Because if that's the back door out of this motherfucker, let people go. If y'all want to stay and play all these fucking side quests and collect all the rubies and shit, no, get the fuck up out of here. This ain't no video game I want to be in.
Facts.
Ooh, what you think about that? A From video game?
Outside of Tabitha and Jim having a private conversation, the cop lady, she ends up shooting somebody in Donna's house outside of her trying to shoot the actual monsters, which I think they were setting that up as a plan too. Well, maybe they wasn't, and maybe they were just some extra shit for them. But yes, she ends up accidentally shooting the girl that I think that was cussing out Fatima for being in the bathroom too long.
You know what's funny though, right? Because when she came in, like last episode of her first episode in there, I was like, "Who is this girl? I don't remember her." And I'm like, "Oh, it's a red shirt. Someone's gonna die. She's gonna die." yeah, she's there to die.
She used to be she went from a shrugger and a nodder to now you gotta die.
Yeah. We gotta put someone in here to die, so we're gonna, give the shrugger one. Because I personally didn't think that she was gonna last long when I seen her, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, because they was giving her a little extra screen time than more deserving than I thought she was gonna get. But
I was like, are they trying to make her transition to a character that we're supposed to care about? Why are they killing her?
We got enough.
No, I'm gonna tell you what. I think it's because they want people to know that like anybody can die, but I do believe that we're gonna get some serious deaths towards the end of the season.
Our first episode. But
why the black lady that drove the bus is the only one that got some damn sense? Like everything she been saying, I was like, see, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
And like pick up the bird. She's like, I ain't touching that
thing. That shit.
I feel like the writers be looking at her like
under your skin.
I'll be like, man, you doing a little too much. You might be giving out too much information. We want this shit to drag. Don't give her no more screen time. But yeah,
she said all of this stuff going on in here. You think it was a good place to do tarot cards? No, absolutely not.
Oh, she might have to go then. She gonna probably end up having to go soon. But
yeah, she might. She's too reasonable. The reasonable one's gonna have to die.
Boy, everything that's going on and everything he had to deal with, including 10 G's there, which he had to watch himself, everything been kind of boiling up already. And the fact that this cop lady done came in town shooting somebody, he pretty much about to go off and throw her ass outside with the monsters.
Yep.
Because that's what he was about to do, if I'm not mistaken. But Donna does come in there trying to get a grasp of him, but she pretty much going through it too. And everybody's starting to break down, man. Everybody's starting to break down. Because literally this season, stuff has been happening back to back.
A lot of people still think Donna's the mole.
I don't think so no more. I don't.
But I don't know if I do, because someone made a point that she was crying over this girl that she ain't really have too much interactions with, at least in the show. So we don't know if they had a lot of interactions together, but from what we see, like, this woman just came in one episode, so obviously.
I mean, but you gotta remember how many people are there? Like, literally, how many people live in this town? 20?
Pretty
like,
much.
Yeah. So like, if when one person go, that's like losing a classmate, like that was in your class, like right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Leave like this. All in listen, co-worker, damn. Co-worker.
But another thing too,
I don't know. I just, it's a small town. It's only like 20 people, and
then you gotta remember that's the freak off house, and those sessions been kind of light lately, so it's like
anyway. And then you gotta remember it's a whole group of them out there in the woods, and they don't know if they all right or gonna come back home with food that's edible. It's a lot of shit going on, so I can see why she would break down, because she always she one of the strong ones, and she got to be strong so everybody else be strong. And then but even the strong people got to have somebody to break down to. Or this could all be fucking with our emotions.
The death of that
girl. It's a combination of all of them.
Everything that's happened. Yeah.
This was a good scene too. This was a good little emotional scene, and the chemistry between Boyd and Donna always been strong.
Yeah, it's really good.
But somebody in here got a little hungry. They said, "Shit, I want something to eat." But Tima said, "You know what? Let me get a bite." And goddamn, well, she is digging, and I don't know if our girl gonna be in there about a morning.
For real. I'm curious to see if she eats a lot more, and then when they find the body,
bruh, that's what I was thinking. And then I was like, is she gonna try to like stuff something in there to make it seem like she still got organs? Because I mean, like, how you gonna explain it? How are you gonna? Somebody's gonna find out, and she's gonna have to explain to somebody. I feel like it might be Maribel.
Listen, you would have had to explain. If I was Tilly, that's why Tilly's so suspect, because the minute I would have seen someone eating rotten food, like that food was black and she was eating it and she ain't get sick, I'm questioning that 100%. Tilly didn't question it and didn't tell nobody. You know what I mean? I'd have been like, yo, I saw Fatima eating the rotten food.
Rotten food.
At least Ellis.
Yeah.
Somebody.
They ain't telling Ellis shit. Like, that they coddling him like he got a lot to deal with.
He is, man.
Oh my God.
Simple this season a little bit too, though.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Ellis acting a little simple this season. Just a little bit.
Yeah,
they ain't giving him a lot of screen time, and I wonder why. Like, or is he gonna have a bigger storyline?
Yeah,
it's gonna be probably a big emotional impact from Fatima, most likely either dying or turning into a full-blown monster.
Yes.
Eating him. You think she's gonna eat him? You think she's gonna eat him?
Nah.
She might.
She gonna eat somebody in that house, but not him.
She might,
gonna do
because
like that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
But you don't know how bad that hunger might get. You know what I mean? You like on Midnight Mass, how everybody had the same amount of hunger, but only a few people were able to control it. Like, you literally had people eating their own kids or parents and shit like that, just to satisfy some hunger that other people could control. You don't know how bad she might eat them. She might just start nibbling on them just a little bit by bit, every day.
You are
put a little hole in it. And then she'd be like, oh, he's sick. At like, maybe she eat him over time, and she be talking about he's sick, and tended to him while she just basically eating him. I don't
just
know
want
that story.
do something with her this season, though. Do not stall this until like next season. I want them to do something with
No.
this. I want to see what's going to happen with her.
She's fully gonna turn by the end of the season, or somebody's gonna
Yeah.
fully find out. Because the fact that this is gonna be a problem, and like I said, I feel like she's gonna eat all of her and then try to stuff her, and then they're gonna see this because they're gonna want by making her death emotional. They're gonna make that. Isn't she gonna be buried? You know, like even if she don't have a funeral, isn't she gonna be buried?
We don't know if she's gonna die. We don't know. They might be maybe trying to make us think that she's gonna die or transition into a monster or whatever, but I don't know if she's gonna die.
I'm talking about the girl that's dead right now that we don't know her name.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm saying like, are they gonna bury her body?
Oh, depending on if anything left.
Man, I would send that body out there for the aliens to eat. You guys are hungry? Here, have this. Leave us alone tonight.
Yeah, but they see.
Aliens.
Yeah, that's what they are.
Whatever.
Creatures. But yeah, no, I'm saying if Fatima eats all of her insides and then she tries to stuff something inside of her, I was like, aren't they gonna figure out that it's stuffing inside of her and not guts? Because don't they bury the people? And the fact that they made a big deal about her dying, you know, or because everybody saw it was a gunshot wound. A gunshot wound doesn't, and she had, you know, internal bleeding. So they know the cause of death. They don't have to do an autopsy. So if anything, if Fatima ripped that hole open more and, you know, started pulling out intestines and shit and gobbling some shit down, and then she tried to stuff some shit back in there, they're gonna find out. It's gonna be a problem.
For real.
But in the meantime, Boyd and Donna, they hear the ambulance going off, and we got our boy Randall pretty much laid out in front of the ambulance. But he's alive.
Mm-hmm.
Now some of his face gone, but give or take, he is alive. What is going on?
They did not kill him. I don't know why. I think they're probably, because we don't know what happens in the next episode, but it seems like it's still night. So I think they're trying to use him to bait out a situation, to bait them up to come out again, you know, at night or something like that. I don't know.
So do you think he's working for them?
No, I don't think he's the mole. I definitely don't think he's the mole.
No, like I said,
do you
don't
think
like
he's working for them as far as letting him live? Like, we're gonna let you live, but you got to do this for.
No, he can't move. He's like he's a sitting duck, so it's like he's bait. Basically, he's like, are they gonna come out and help and grab his body, and then we just start grabbing as many people as possible, or are they just gonna let him sit out there all night and possibly bleed to death?
Right, because Boyd opens up the window at the end and sees him, and it's still nighttime, right? So it's like, okay, are you going to come out and save him, or are you just going to leave him out there for the whole night? Which is another kind of dick move if he does that, you know?
And that's all they've been doing since episode 1. That's what I'm saying. It's like they are super fucking petty this season.
100%.
They got a plan. They said we tired of banging at y'all windows every night. Because you remember they could don't really get people when new people came or when somebody fucked up. And a lot of people wasn't fucking up no more. That's what pisses me
off too. It's the fact that the monsters communicating more than the damn characters in the show. Coming up with plans before y'all. Like what?
Plotting and planning, yes.
Well, Boyd finally has a plan, so let's see if he gets to get his plan in motion, right? Because at this point they're just surviving, but now he has a plan. So, and I do think by the end of the episode or end of the season they'll catch one.
And you think that's gonna be like our cliffhanger for the end of the season?
Yes.
Catching one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's gonna come at the cost of somebody dying, a major character.
Oh, 100%. 100%. It's gonna come to someone's gonna die.
Or maybe they just gonna catch Fatima after she eat Ellis.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yes, I mean,
hold on. We laughing. That might be the one that they kicked.
Ellis, yeah.
I'm just saying. No, I'm talking about as far as Fatima. That might be the one they
Oh,
kicked.
yeah, could be.
after she eat Ellis, that's gonna be the person that they.
Nah,
No,
they're
they
not
because
gonna
they
do
still
that.
trying to break.
Now, if they
Yes,
did,
they want to break Void. Is Void
Lloyd,
broken?
yeah,
Is
yeah,
Void
no.
broken?
that is it's true. That's
They
true, but I
go.
don't think they're gonna do that.
Yeah,
You like
I'm
no,
talking about
they
the
can't
show.
have.
I don't think the show gonna do that.
Why Ellis hasn't had a big role this whole 4 episodes? We 4 episodes in, and Kenny didn't have more shine than Ellis.
Ellis,
Are they
yeah.
trying to get us used to not seeing
Well,
Ellis? Is Ellis working
this
on
could
something
bring.
else, and they're gonna kill him off because
Yeah, because
maybe he got shit else to do.
it could be a
He was in
situation.
that
This could
Tubi
bring
movie.
Boyd and Kenny closer together as far as like a father and son situation with them losing so much.
Yeah, because they're gonna take his
Exactly.
son.
Yeah.
So it is gonna be his son, and that's gonna be like a whole big thing
Okay.
next season.
Like Boyd may have to make a choice between Kenny or Ellis. You know what I mean?
Oh,
That may be a
and then the
messed
promise
up
he made
choice.
to Ten Chin.
Yes.
Mm,
Yes. Yeah.
we'll have to see. So, what's y'all theories for episode 5?
Man.
I just told you she gonna eat them guts and try to replace it, and somebody gonna find out that there ain't no guts in there. And then they gonna be like, "Who was in there with me?" It's gonna come back. That's mine.
You spoilers. I was already said Randall gonna survive. So, do you think Randall gonna be upset?
Oh yeah,
The
100%.
fuck yeah.
I'd be beating the shit out of Boyd. We be fighting.
He ain't gonna
I'd
beat
be
the
like,
shit out of
yes.
Boyd.
No, I know,
Like
but
I
I'm
said,
just saying I can understand why you did it, but because to me, Tabitha is number one. She like got away and got back. Like we need to know what happened to Tabitha. So you try to
Oh,
save her before anyone else. I agree.
will Tabitha tell everybody that she got out next episode? Because if she don't,
the fuck no.
fuck this.
No.
So get this show out of
No.
here. I'm sorry.
No, she need to tell her husband, and
She already
also
did.
no. But like I said, did she tell him exactly how she got out? And my thing is the fact that Victor's dad is there and she was there with Victor's dad shows that she got somewhere. She got out. That shows that she got out. So I mean, it's like she kind of can't hide it.
Yeah.
That she got
And
out.
not to
Came
mention,
back
Everybody
in.
find out.
well, everybody knows because the way she came in, they all looked at her way like, "What is she doing here? How is she back here? What happened to her?" Right? So they all know
But they
something.
thought she died. They thought she died in the forest.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So nobody thought that she was that she got out, but they thought she was either dead or lost or whatever, you know what I mean? So yeah, you got to find out information whether because you're still alive. How did you survive out there so long?
But once
we
everyone
need to know.
finds out that she came in the ambulance with Victor's dad, they're gonna be like,
Yes.
"So you
Yes.
got out?" If they actually
Yes.
use some fucking critical thinking skills,
Yes.
they'll be like,
Yes.
"Oh, so you got out? How
Yes.
did you get out?"
100.
Victor,
Absolutely.
come on, Victor. Now you can go ahead and do what you told Tabitha to do. Now we all can go make this trip, right?
Right.
Or some of us, I mean,
The ones that that's why I was like, but who would choose to want to stay? But at the same time, it's like, do you want to leave this place the way it is and possibly end up back here? Because now
I
that you
know.
had to,
I
because
would be
Tabitha
like, all
ended
right.
up back there. She didn't try to get back. She
Yeah,
and
ended
it's
up
even
back
if
there.
it's a way out, because technically that still might not be the way out. They still might have been in the same
Exactly.
place, so we still don't even know this.
Yeah.
No, I
100%.
don't know. But has Victor's dad there? But do you think that's just a different part of the pocket world?
I think it is. I do. I think that's
So here's the thing: either or. The minute I find out, I'm like, take me to that tree, please. Right?
Yeah.
I'll take my chances in
Thank
trying to get out of here myself, but
Yes.
you take me to that tree. And there should be like a group of people looking for that tree the next episode, because
Hey,
I'm getting out of here.
wait till Randall see her ass. He gonna say, "Oh yeah, me and you got to go." He gonna kidnap her ass to take her to the tree.
Facts.
Can the tree be destroyed?
I don't know.
Because what if the creatures find out that the bottle tree is the way out and they cut it down? Can they cut it down? Is it cut, or is it
Will they try
magic?
to go
And
through it
it
to get
can't?
out too?
Maybe.
No, but you know how Victor was saying that the trees is moving, but he said this
Yeah.
tree is always. He said the trees that you can go through are in different places and they send you somewhere different all the time.
Mhm,
But this
mhm.
tree sends you to the same place at the same time. So can this tree, this specific tree, be cut down?
Maybe. I don't know.
And if so, is the
Let's see.
real one cut down in reality? If that was reality, is that one really cut down and that's what's bringing the people
Walking
there?
them there.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Mm.
That's very
M. Night
interesting.
Shyamalan told us not to trust the trees.
For
Oh my
real.
God.
Trees give us oxygen, man.
Where? Over where? But will Thomas be making any new phone calls in episode 5?
He went. What phone he gonna call him on, or is the phone gonna ring even though it's not
Oh
hooked
yeah.
to any cord?
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
phone
it's
was
not
good.
like the
It
cords go
definitely
anywhere.
will.
Exactly. Exactly. So yeah, I believe so. But I
Are
don't
they
think
gonna
he's gonna
wake up
call.
in the phone back on the wall? Like, how did it get back there?
Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be any phone calls from him though. I think they're gonna be focusing on answers from Tabitha for the episode at least.
I hope so.
I
Y'all
mean,
better
but also, Jim knows that Jim knows that Ethan
Nathan.
had talked to Thomas.
Yeah.
Do you think that Ethan is gonna
Trust Thomas now?
or try to find him or contact him himself instead of Thomas calling him? Do you think that Ethan is gonna try to find Thomas? Because Thomas was right. His mama was on the ambulance and she's here. Now, eventually the kids are gonna find that out, but it's not gonna be until morning because
Right.
you can't go
Do y'all think
outside.
Jasper the one making the phone calls?
I think
What's that?
so. Because
Do y'all think Jasper the one making the phone calls?
He's a
Could be.
puppet, and puppets have different voices. Yes, Jasper is the one making the phone calls. The phone calls are coming from inside the house. Didn't we learn that shit?
One of the last things I wanted to ask as far as pertaining to episode 5, will we find out whatever the monster is, or if it's the monsters outside of the cabin that Christy and them are in?
Yeah, we're gonna find out some because I feel like we're gonna make it till morning in the next episode. Of course they have to start back at night because we're gonna start back at Randall Face.
Yeah.
Do you
but
think
yeah,
things
we're
will
gonna
look different out there once the morning comes?
yes. Something I feel like something is gonna happen because how many people are there? How many cabins are there? Do you think all the cabins are gonna something happened to the other cabins and they just didn't hear it, or is it
Or the
gonna
other people?
disappear?
Yeah.
Or is it even gonna be the same scene? Like, you know what I mean?
You know what?
Because like,
You think they'll be in a different place?
We don't fucking know. They might. Maybe they chose the cabin that disappears out of that place because of
And the reason I'm asking is because they knocked down the totem thing. So now it might be different since they knocked that down. But like you said, something that might be trapped they was trying to keep in there instead of keep out.
Right. And I also think that if that's the case, I think maybe the people in the other cabin are probably dead.
If they are, is this the thing that killed all the people when Victor was a kid? Or was it the monsters? Or was it a combination of both?
Monsters.
But how did everybody die? Because they all used to hide. Even when Boyd got there, they was hiding before they started moving into the houses and the talismans.
Ain't that what kind of when the monsters were just rapid then though? When people wasn't even understanding what you were supposed to do at that time, so people were just outside.
No, by the time, because how was Victor and his mom and sister surviving for so long? I mean, they ain't survived for like
he explained
long time.
I forgot what he said. He did explain.
He said they hid. He said they hid. But like, how many people? Like they still had a town and a community of people during the day. So my thing
Yep.
is, because he was like, Christopher used to make us laugh, and it seemed like, and he knew all these people, so they had some type of community and township. But at night they hid. So you mean to tell me these people been surviving for this long and hiding, and then all of a sudden because Victor said things started changing, and Christopher wasn't making us laugh anymore. He became, I think he said he became like a mean person or something. Or something we don't know
He
what
started
Christopher
spending more
did
time
yet.
alone. He
Oh
started
yeah,
spending more time to himself
he
than
was
him
talking
and
to
Jasper. Him
Jasper.
and Jasper.
But who the fuck is Jasper's voice anyway? Who's controlling Jasper? But anyway,
Yeah.
so my thing is, did all these people just like come out of their hiding space? What, or were they drug out, or and then like what drugged them out, and because we know that the monsters ate their insides. But my thing is, I don't think the monsters are what made them come out, because why would they come out when they already knew to hide? Like everybody in the
But
town
they
died.
have talent. Yeah.
Yeah, but if they had township during the day, these people knew to hide at night. So you mean to tell me the whole town fucked up that night? Like the whole town except for Victor? And remember, his mom was
I can't
going to
remember
the
if they
bottle
had the
tree.
talismans in.
They didn't, because they didn't have Boyd found the talismans. Boyd is the reason for the talismans. That's why Boyd is like mayor, sheriff. He wear all the hats.
And that's why they keep fucking with him.
You the man in power. It ain't absolute power, but it's close enough. So, but my thing is, you mean to tell me that everybody in that town fucked up that night to the point that a child was left alone? Now we already know that Victor's mom had a mission to go save that children. I don't know how many people knew about her mission to go save the children, or what that's connected to. But my thing is, how does a whole town of people die and get eaten by all of the monsters when the whole town knew to hide? You know, like, how does everyone in the town fuck up one night and
See, this is the
get
whole thing with
found
going
except
back
for one
and watching
child?
things again, because they might have explained that in season 2. Because I remember him going through it again in season 2 to Tabitha. But
unless Victor and his sister had an impeccable hiding spot that was so much better than everyone else's that they didn't get found out except for her when she went outside, then please tell me how a whole town of grown-ass adults that know to hide from the monsters all fucking died after living in that town for months alive. It gotta be something else. And I feel like it gotta be something. I feel like it gotta be something with Christopher. I feel like Christopher knew where everyone hid and went and told everyone went and told the monsters where they were. And remember, at that point, the monsters could get them because they didn't have talismans. So if Christopher, all these damn names, if Christopher was like, it's people in this building, they under here, they right here. Maybe Christopher did not know where Victor, his mom, and his sister hid. So that's why they were protected. And Victor's mom knew that. And she was like, you stay here. Or maybe she took them to a different place from where they usually don't hide. I don't remember that part of the story, but I'm pretty sure if you go look back, they say why they were where they were at. And she was like, I'm going to the bottle tree. So she running off to the bottle tree. She said, y'all stay here. Victor and his sister were supposed to stay there. Victor stayed there. That's why he lived. That's the only reason he lived. And his sister died because she
went out.
She supposedly died because we don't know because we don't remember if he said that her body was there or he found her body. I think he found his mom's body, but I don't know if he found her sister's body. We just found out he got a sister. Anyway, but yes. So his mom was going to the bottle tree, and then his sister ran after his mom. So if she died, it's because she left there. So like I said, I don't think Christopher knew where they were hiding at. So therefore, I feel like Christopher snitched on everybody, and the monsters ate them then. But why? Who was hypnotizing Christopher to do that? Like, who told
That
Christopher to
might be
do
the
that?
whole
Who?
Jasper connection
Who?
too. Then
Yeah.
outside of
Who
who might be
told
possibly
Sarah?
controlling Jasper.
That's like they was telling
Mhm.
Sarah, because remember he told Sarah the only way to. Oh shit! Hold on. Let me cook a little bit more. Let me cook a little more for you in this. So you remember they told Sarah, if you let us have these people, if you kill the people, then that's how you get out, right? Everybody's desperate to go home. Do you not think that Jasper, or the voice that was controlling Jasper, told Christopher the same thing? If you kill everybody, then I'll let you go, or you can go home. So maybe Christopher was snitching
That
on
might have been why
everybody.
he was getting upset.
Mhm.
Yeah. And you remember this, they told Sarah the same thing. Sarah, and I feel like Sarah might be the only one thus far that's had the voices tell her that, and still and has lived to tell about it, and didn't kill as many people as everybody else. Because you remember, so they told Sarah to kill people, and that's how Kevin's dad died, and that's how her brother died, because she was trying to kill Ethan, and her brother got in the way, and she accidentally sliced him.
Right.
Um, and then also you remember Boyd's wife. Uh, she started murking everybody too,
Mhm.
because
Yep.
the voices in her head. That's why I'm like, it's important that Sarah is still there, because she's the one that survived this when two other people died from the same thing, because Boyd had to kill his wife because she was just shooting people. Because we
But
got
is
to
she
get out of
still?
here. Or
But
she was,
Sarah's
I
not
think,
hearing voices no more anymore, right?
yes, but
No,
how? What happened? Because now we gotta
Yeah,
go back and
exactly.
figure
That's
out
what I'm saying. Right.
what
Yeah.
happened for her to stop hearing voices. She still
Exactly.
sees
I think
shit,
when she
and
went out there with Boyd, when they went out there, just her and Boyd to, he was trying to find an answer to them escaping or whatever. I think that's when it stopped.
It could be because I remember she
yeah,
was. I think she.
something did happen, because when um shit, we gotta go back and watch that episode now when they was out there, because yeah, that is, she did. I don't remember her if she heard voices. I don't know. I remember the little boy in white told them to go into the trees, so they went into the trees,
Mhm.
and that's how Boy ended up in the castle dungeon area or whatever. And we didn't
Yeah,
know
the
where
spider
Sarah
webs and
went,
shit.
or Sarah. Yeah, we
Yeah.
well, the spider webs is because they got drugged out there. Look, it's so much shit. But yeah, so thus far, Sarah is the only one that has dealt with the voices in her head telling her to kill everybody, her not following through with it all the way, and then her actually still living to tell about that. And so why did she stop hearing things? That's some shit we gotta go back and look, because I
That's the
don't remember.
question. Yeah. Me neither.
Because she don't hear him anymore. Nothing
Well,
controls her, but she does definitely. It's definitely a lot of stuff happening. Like, she still has a connection to the place. They all just need to start talking, because I got questions.
Facts.
and that's why I said I'm glad Jay finally started telling people that he was seeing this stuff. But
Hmm.
outside of that, like I said, I just hope everybody is able to get back together, even Christy and them and Kenny and them and Tabitha, so they all could talk about where the hell Tabitha was at and how she got there. And Victor could join the conversation. He could tell her that he was the one that told her how to get where she had got to or whatever. But anyway,
Hmm.
shout out to y'all for coming through and joining me. Shout out to my co-host Deal for joining me, and shout out to Bigger Four Entertainment coming through Arzo. What you got coming up this week, bro?
Tuesday night I'll actually be doing my From review. Wednesday the
Okay.
OOC, and not sure about anything else after that. But thanks for having me, man. Always a pleasure talking about this show.
Oh yeah, Tuesday we'll be doing our horror movie versus high school horror movie versus The Craft versus The Rage Carry 2. So definitely y'all come through for that Tuesday. And let me see. I think that's it. Thursday, I think we post. Yeah, Thursday I'm gonna try to do another one. I gotta see though. I just gotta see. But yeah, outside of that, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell, let you know when I upload new videos. And also, if y'all watch the replay, let us know y'all theories if y'all been keeping up with the show as far as from. Other than it, we out.
Yeah. Peace.
Hey.